Hey, just wanted to share a few more pickups with you guys. So it appears that my lucky coin that I talked about the other day, the luck has not worn off. I went to my LCS, and this time I was happy to see that they had 1998 Topps Chrome packs, 97, 97 packs of Topps Chrome. So I sure bought a few of those. They weren't too much, so I snapped a lot of them up, and I got a pretty massive pull. So I'm going to share that, but also some of the other highlights from the packs for starters. So I just, I'm sharing this just because I think it's an awesome looking card. This is Matt Williams, but it's a 97 World Series highlights card. But like, check that card out. It's just such a cool looking card. All that nice etching. You know how they used to do it back in the day. So then I got a couple more inserts here. Here's a cool Randy Johnson. Steve's 97 highlights. Randy Johnson striking out 19 again. And I got this very cool flashback of Cal Ripken. It's got a modern picture or I guess contemporaneous picture on the back, but then a flashback picture. This is actually the front of the card. Um, so Ripken in younger days. And I got a couple neat prospect cards. So I got this one, this draft picks card, and this has Lance Berkman on it. So anytime, you kind of Lance Berkman, definitely a name, right? And then the back is all blue. I don't know. I actually don't know if those blue pictures are just some sort of like discoloring with time, because these have been in packs so long, or if that's just part of the effect. And then I also got this prospects card with Russell Branyan on it. And before I show the big hit, I'll show you a couple base card highlights. So this is what the base looks like if you don't know or you don't recall. This is the Tom Glavine. And then I got Jason Giambi. Okay, so now for the poll. This is crazy. I remember I picked up the packs and then I was looking at the checklist or the sort of set breakdown before I had opened the packs, and I noticed this card, and I was like, man, that's a cool card. Like, wouldn't it be awesome if I pulled that? And I did. So this is it. It's another one of the prospect cards, but check this bad boy out. So this is the refractor version, and if you can't make it out, well, you can probably recognize him. This is the Adrian Beltre, and as an added bonus, it's got Aaron Boone on it. Yankees manager Aaron Boone, back when he was a prospect. So this card is pretty massive, actually. Of course, you know, Adrian Beltre, newly minted Hall of Famer, 3,000 hits, 400 plus home runs. Of course, at this time, he was still just a prospect. So, yeah, I can't believe I actually pulled this card. Pretty awesome. So, there's that. All right, I'm just gonna move on to some. Oh, actually, well, I also got this pretty cool insert. Scott Rowland, uh, okay, boomer insert. This baby boomers. So these were, I think, like 1 in 24 packs, so not a super common insert or anything like that. So this is just the regular version. There are refractors. Okay, so then, oh yeah, jeez, and one more before we get in, man. I also did a just a I did a pickup. I picked this up while I was there too. I found this. So this is a from the most recent Topps update. This is a Aroldis Chapman. This is the gold refractor. So this is the gold refractor to 50 from 2023 update. Got this for a few bucks, and I thought, oh yeah, absolutely, I'll take that all day. I mean, it's the gold refractor, just the basic, just gold refractor out of 50. And, obviously it's a little weird to see Aroldis Chapman in a Royals uniform, but he definitely won't be remembered for his time with the Royals, that's for sure. But of course, hey, what can you say about Chapman? I mean, he's still, I would say, not Hall of Fame level yet. I think if he finishes, the last few years of his career here strong, he's got a chance, although that's his last few years have been pretty rough. But he does have, he is a two-time champion. We know Chapman has this knack for, he did it with the Cubs, and then he did it with the Rangers. He has this knack for jumping onto teams that win the World Series. So he's got two rings, several All-Star selections. I think where he's at now, he might have 300, he's got 300 something saves. And I don't know if, like, what the magic number for saves would be for a closer to get into the Hall of Fame. I think my perception is that the magic number would be like 400 plus saves for a closer, of course. I don't think not having 400 saves as a closer should bar you from getting into the Hall of Fame. Obviously, Chapman is a really decorated closer and also still has the distinction of having the fastest pitch ever thrown in Major League Baseball history. So something like 105 miles an hour, bonkers. So yeah, I rolled as Chapman, and then I got some more of these 73 Calbee uh, Japanese cards, right? So I'm gonna show some of these. Um, These I actually got at a different shop. I found a shop that, I've been on this quest to find really minty 73 Calbees, um, or 74 or even 75, sort of the earlier ones, but mainly the 73s I like, particularly the bat design 73s, the bat back ones, which, of course, of the first series in the 70s, it's not the entire set, the entire first series. They did like almost like a preview of the whole first series, and they all had the bat backs, but then they re-released the bat back cards with the flag backs. Anyway, I'll just show some cards here. So the first one, this is a Sadaharu O, and it does not conform to my condition standards. However, I still picked it up because it's Sadaharu. Not the nicest looking card around. It's a bit of a candid snapshot uh, of O swinging there. This is card number 8. As you can see, not in line with my recent obsession with condition, but still a nice, Sadaharu O. And then I won't talk about these players too much because I've actually talked about basically all of them in previous videos where I've been showing these Calvi cards. So, do check those out if you want to learn more. This is another one of Shigeru Takada. This is card number 21. And this one's a beaut. Check out the back. And then I've got, this is card number 37. Another one that does not quite conform to the condition standards with that super minty back, but I got it because it's an awesome card. So this is depicting, basically, the theme of this card is sort of the Yomiuri Giants supporting cast. So if you watch my channel, you probably know who the big two of the Tokyo Giants, who they were. But this is the supporting cast. So from left to right here, we've got Shibata, Takada, and Suetsugu. And these were even the bag, the card is sort of talking about how they're like the supporting cast for the two leads, right, on the team. So then, and just an awesome card. I love this card. Check that image out again. So then I've got, this is number 49, and this is another, oh no, you know what, I already showed that one. These are the ones I wanted to show. So last time I showed this one, this is Masaki Mori, right, and I talked about him, really, notable player, with a, fact about him that's pretty mind-blowing that I talked about in my other video. Is it clear? I'm trying to get you to watch my other videos. So here you can see him a little bit more up close. I found some more cards of Mori in fabulous condition. So this is card number 25. Nice to see him a little bit more up close. The previous one I showed, of course, was just that faraway action shot. So here he is, posing again. This back, you've got a little bit of a little dabble there, stainage, but other than that, pretty pristine back. And then here is card number 26, putting on his catcher's gear. Similarly, pristine back. So if it seems like these cards it's like all the same players again and again and again, that's because the ones I've been showing, that is the case. The 73 Calbees, particularly like the very, very first series, with the bat designs, which was the first 90 or so cards. And then, of course, they repeated that 90 or so cards, 100 or so cards, into like a more sort of full-on first series. But still, even in the larger kind of first series, Yomiuri Giants players dominated the set. In fact, I looked it up a little bit and I found an interesting Japanese source that did a very thorough breakdown of like what percentage of the set is by team, and things like that, and a lot of other fun facts about the set that I was having fun reading. So about a third of all of the cards in the set are Giants players, and in particular, the very, very low number cards are pretty much all Giants players. So even players one player will get multiple cards in that set. So as you can see, right, with these Mori cards, this is 25 and 26, and it's basically a slightly different pose, probably taken mere moments apart. So, anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.